In the modern age, the rapid development of generative artificial intelligence, AI, has sparked both excitement and fear. From the perspective of technological advancement, AI represents a monumental leap forward, a tool capable of bridging the gap between human intent and creation in ways previously unimaginable. Yet, for all its promise, there remains a significant resistance to its widespread adoption, particularly from those who see it as a threat to traditional creativity, employment, and societal values. This opposition, however, is often more reflective of deeper existential and psychological concerns about human consciousness and its evolution than of the technology itself. What is at the heart of this resistance, and why is it that the development of advanced tools like AI often seems to outpace the evolution of the collective human mind? This essay explores the idea that generative AI is not the problem, but rather, it is the societal structures and collective consciousness that struggle to keep up with technological progress, highlighting the importance of cultivating self-awareness and moral clarity in addressing the challenges of modernity. The role of generative AI as a bridge for human creativity. Generative AI is fundamentally a tool designed to democratize creativity, opening doors for individuals who may not possess the technical skills or educational background typically required for professional writing, design, or other creative pursuits. In essence, it functions as a translator of intent, allowing users to express their thoughts and desires in a refined, professional format without needing to learn the entire craft of writing, coding, or artistry from scratch. This functionality, as with many technological advancements, can be likened to a car. One does not need to understand the complex mechanics of an engine in order to drive a car effectively. Similarly, with generative AI, individuals no longer need to spend years mastering the intricate details of certain crafts to produce high-quality results. Instead, they can rely on the technology as a conduit through which their creative intent is realized. The resistance to such advancements, however, often stems from a fear that AI undermines genuine human creativity. Critics argue that AI produces soulless or formulaic work that lacks the depth and uniqueness of human-produced content. This fear, however, fails to recognize that AI is not a replacement for human creativity. Rather, it is an augmentation, a tool that allows humans to focus more on ideation, exploration, and vision, while outsourcing the technical aspects of creation to the machine. By doing so, AI provides greater efficiency and opens up the creative process to a wider demographic, including those who might not have had access to the educational resources or technical know-how previously required. This represents a win-win scenario. The pioneers in the field of AI development benefit from maximizing the efficiency of their tools, while newcomers gain access to creative platforms they would otherwise find inaccessible. The real issue: human consciousness and societal blindness. So what is the underlying complaint against generative AI? The answer, it seems, is rooted not in the technology itself, but in human consciousness, the very nature of how society perceives and interacts with both the technology and the world around it. Much like the ongoing debate surrounding gun control, where the tool itself is blamed for violence rather than addressing the root cause of misuse, the consciousness of the wielder, the opposition to generative AI often overlooks the deeper psychological and societal factors that shape how tools are used. At its core, this resistance reflects a failure to acknowledge the limitations of human consciousness in navigating the complexities of modern life. Just as society does not equip newborns with knives and forks, we should not expect individuals to wield the powerful tools of modern technology without providing them the necessary moral, ethical, and cognitive foundation. The technological advancements that define our age, whether AI, biotechnology, or quantum computing, are evolving at an exponentially faster rate than the collective consciousness required to responsibly use them. The result is a society that is increasingly fragmented, where tools are developed and deployed without a corresponding evolution in the values that guide their use. The modern societal structure, particularly in consumer-driven capitalist systems, often fosters egocentric behaviors and prioritizes short-term gains over long-term sustainability. This creates a culture where technological breakthroughs are celebrated not for their potential to elevate human consciousness, but for their ability to drive profits and market dominance. In this environment, there is little emphasis on the necessary development of self-awareness, moral clarity, and critical thinking that should accompany the adoption of powerful new technologies. The need for simultaneous technological and consciousness evolution. The technological breakthroughs of today are undoubtedly impressive, yet they highlight the discrepancy between external progress and internal evolution. Just as a child cannot be handed a sharp object without first being taught how to use it safely, humanity cannot be entrusted with the profound power of generative AI and similar technologies without a corresponding focus on nurturing a more evolved state of consciousness. The true issue lies not in the existence of the technology itself, but in the failure of society to keep pace with its own evolution. If we are to effectively integrate these advancements into our lives, we must first acknowledge that technological tools like generative AI are not inherently good or bad. They are neutral instruments that, when used with the proper intent, can unlock enormous creative and intellectual potential. However, when wielded by minds that have not yet developed the requisite self-awareness, they can exacerbate existing societal problems, perpetuating cycles of greed, misinformation, and exploitation. As a society, we are currently trapped in a cycle where the tools we create, whether physical, digital, or intellectual, are often developed and deployed without fully considering the broader implications of their use. This is, in part, a result of the fact that we have failed to sufficiently prioritize the development of critical, moral, and ethical thinking at the societal level. If we were to prioritize self-awareness and actualization, the responsible and mindful use of technology would naturally follow. A society grounded in these principles would be far better equipped to navigate the challenges posed by generative AI, ensuring that it serves as a tool for liberation, creativity, and expression, rather than a source of division or exploitation. The path forward: cultivating a consciousness-based society. To harness the full potential of generative AI and similar technological advancements, we must first recognize the role of consciousness in shaping our collective future. The development of new technologies is not the problem. The true challenge lies in how we choose to engage with them. If we want to create a world where these tools are used responsibly and effectively, we must begin by prioritizing the inner work of self-awareness, critical thinking, and moral development. A consciousness-based society would encourage individuals to engage with technology not as consumers, but as co-creators, actively shaping and guiding the tools they use. In such a society, technological advancements would be seen not as ends in themselves, but as means to foster greater understanding, connection, and creativity. This shift would require a reimagining of our educational systems, economic structures, and cultural values, emphasizing the importance of introspection, empathy, and shared responsibility in the development and use of technology. In conclusion, generative AI and other technological advancements are not inherently problematic. Rather, they reflect the current state of human consciousness. The true challenge lies in fostering an evolved consciousness that can engage with these tools in a manner that promotes creativity, collaboration, and ethical responsibility. Only by addressing the underlying psychological and societal issues that shape our relationship with technology can we create a future where these advancements are used to their fullest potential, benefiting individuals and society as a whole.